नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। ओनली एक्सप्रेस्ड प्रेजेंट डे, रियलिटी सेज एमटी हैज हिज वर्ड्स स्पार्क पॉलिटिकल रो। अ डे आफ्टर हिज स्पीच at the inauguration of a book fest here lit a heated political debate. Veteran literature MT Vasudevan Nair on Friday clarified that he only expressed the reality of the time and did not intended to criticize anyone personally. Inaugurating the event, MT as the novelist filmmaker spoke against totalitarianism, personality, cults and the corruption of power politics. Though the writer never named any leader, it was construed as a veiled attack on Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, who shared the stage with him. In his explanation, MT said he never intended to criticize anyone, but only talked about the current reality. Writer E. Sudhir, who visited MT at his home, took to Facebook to post his explanation. I did not criticize anyone. I only wanted to talk about the present reality. That's it. If my words have influenced anyone for self-criticism, I think that's a good impact, Sudhir wrote, quoting MT. Sudhir noted that MT had told him that he prepared a speech for the event. I never thought that the speech would spark a political row. I had discussed the same with MT, sir, on Thursday evening. He was marking the politics of his time accurately. Kerala took the speech seriously as it was MT who delivered it, wrote Sudhir. Addressing the event, MT condemned the governance was no longer a public service as rulers have become more dictatorial. Though he criticized corrupt politics, he tactfully avoided naming the LDF government under Pinarayi in Kerala on the India government under Narendra Modi. State National School squash gains marred by poor management. Poor management, lack of time schedule, absence of monitoring and assistance, lack of shoe rack and accommodation as a fairway location in Balewadi marred the second day of the 67th State National School Squash Championship at the Maharashtra Squash Academy in Undri on Thursday. The school game championship has been organized by the District Sport Office School Game Federation. Samiksha Patil, mother of two sons, taking part in the tournament said the organizers threatened parents who complain about lack of facilities. Teams comprising players 12 years and above from across the country are attending the contest. A single bus arranged by the event managers carried over 200 students. Gautam Munot, another parent, said the bathrooms have no doors with dry traps. All participants were forced to wait at a small area from 8 am to 8 pm. Kharge meets state leader to gauge Congress strength. Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge Thursday held two separate meetings with Lok Sabha coordinators from Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Kerala, Lakshadweep, Puducherry, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Goa and Andaman and Nicobar Island as part of the party's preparation for the Lok Sabha polls this year and to ascertain the party's strength on the ground. Though Kharge has stressed that Congress will focus on preparing the ground for all 543 parliamentary constituencies as a key constituent of the Indian bloc, it is likely to contest fewer LS seats than it has done in the past. With negotiations with the lies underway, second round of discussions with AAP and SP are scheduled on Friday. Congress leadership has been holding hectic deliberation with state level leaders not only to gauge its strength across constituencies but also to ready Congress cadres for their fight against BJP TNN. Chhattisgarh braces for cold temperature likely to drop. The weather is playing truant in Chhattisgarh as some areas are experiencing drizzle while others dense fog and low visibility. In the next 3 to 4 days, both day and night temperature is expected to drop due to winds from the north region. Daytime temperatures may drop by 3 to 5 degrees while night temperature could drop by 1 or 2 degrees. Raipur and neighboring districts remains cloudy on Thursday morning. Due to this temperature of the state capital remained 3 to 6 degrees above the average temperature, said state weather expert H.P. Chandra. There is a likelihood of a change in weather conditions in the state. Till now, the weather in Chhattisgarh was influenced by southeast wind. However, dry air from the north will now impact the weather. In the last 24 hours, the maximum temperature of Raipur was recorded at 30.5 degrees Celsius, which is 3 degrees higher than normal. And the minimum temperature was recorded at 18.8 degrees Celsius, which is 5 degrees higher than normal. The maximum temperature in Bilaspur was 20.8 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 17.5 degrees Celsius. In Pendra, the maximum temperature was 21.4 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 14.8 degree. PM Modi to inaugurate 27th National Youth Festival in Nashik. Prime Minister Narendra Modi kicked off the 27th National Youth Festival in Nashik on Friday, dedicating the events to Swami Vivekananda, an emblem of India's dynamic youth power, whose birth anniversary is annually celebrated as National Youth Day. During the inauguration, PM Modi paid homage to Rajmata Jijabai on her birth anniversary, recognizing her as a symbol of India's women's power and acknowledging Maharashtra's rich legacy as the home of remarkable personalities. Crediting India's achievement in a startup, patience and its evolution into a major manufacturing hub, PM Modi attributed these milestones to the youth. He urged the younger generation to seize the unique movement of Amrit Kal and carry forward the legacy of visionary leaders such as M. Vishweshwarya, Bhagat Singh and Major Dhyan Chand. Encouraging the youth to set new challenges, PM Modi outlined ambitious goal for making India a $5 trillion and the third largest economy, emphasizing the need to address climate change. DRDO successfully flight test new Akash missile off Odisha coast. The new generation Akash NG missile being developed by the Defence Research and Development Organization DRDO was on Friday successfully flight tested from the integrated test range Chandipur of the Odisha coast. The flight test was conducted against a high-speed unmanned aerial target at a very low altitude. During the flight test, the target was successfully intercepted by the weapon system and destroyed. The test has validated for functioning of the complete weapon system consisting of the missile with indigenously developed radio frequency, seeker launcher, multifunction radar and command control and communication systems, said the DRDO after the test. Write prescriptions in good handwriting, Odisha to doctors. The Odisha government has directed the medical practitioners in the state to write prescription in proper legible handwriting or in typed format. The state government has issued an order in this regard following a direction of the Odisha High Court. The government also directed medical practitioners to write the medico-legal reports on the post-mortem reports in capital letters or in typed form or in legible handwriting to ensure appreciation of evidence in the judicial system. The direction is applicable to all medical practitioners in government and private healthcare sectors in the state. The order issued by the Chief Secretary P.K. Jena said though it has been instructed from time to time to prescribe a legitimate clear handwriting reflecting generic name, it's observed that the instruction is not carried out by many medical officers. Night temperature to fall by 2 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius in coming days, forecast IMD. Many places in the state is very likely to see a gradual fall in night temperature by 2 to 4 degrees Celsius during the next couple of days, said an IMD forecast on Thursday. Chances of fog will also decrease during this period, the forecast said. The northerly and northwesterly wind pattern will straighten during the next 2 days and influence a drop in night temperature at many places in the state, said Sanjeev Dwivedi, a scientist of the IMD center in the city. He said there would be also less chances of fog in the state. Former director of Regional IMD Center, Sarath Chandra Sahu, said a gradual fall in minimum temperature is expected in the state again from January 13 amid a favorable wind pattern. He said night temperature in the state is now above normal at several places along with fog. He said dense to very dense fog was experienced at some places in the state the past few days due to incursion of moisture towards central India and adjoining states by the anticyclone formation over Odisha and Andhra Pradesh coast. Atal Setu is pride of India. PM inaugurates country longest bridge in Mumbai. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Atal Bihari Vajpayee Sivari Nava Sheva Atal Setu in Maharashtra, Mumbai on Friday. It is the longest bridge in India and also the longest sea bridge in the country that will provide faster connectivity to Mumbai International Airport and Navi Mumbai International Airport. The bridge will also reduce the travel time from Mumbai to Pune, Goa and South India and has been built at a cost of Rs 21,200 crore. The 6-lane Trans-Harbour Bridge is 21.8 km long with a 16.5 km long sea link. It will also improve connectivity between the Mumbai port and the Jawaharlal Nehru port. Meanwhile, a 500-bed makeshift hospital was set up in Raigad district's Ulvig when Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the financial capital, which is expected to draw lakhs of attendees. The setting up of the makeshift hospital came in view of the tragedy that occurred last year at an award ceremony in which 13 people suffered heat stroke and lost their lives. Besides 500 regular beds, the Raigad administration has also made available 50 intensive care unit beds in a makeshift hospital to ensure the successful completion of the Prime Minister's visit without any unfortunate incident. In addition to this, the local administration will deploy 50 ambulances, including a few cardiac ambulances for tackling medical emergencies, Raigad Collector Yogesh Mahasai informed. The Prime Minister's visit to Mumbai also granted a rare sight to the Kolaba resident as no hawker was seen on the streets. The hawker-free footpath in the overly crowded Kolaba shocked the residents. The Mumbai Municipal Corporation (BNC) cleared the hawkers from the street as PM Modi's convoy will pass through the stretch as he will move to inaugurate the 21.8 km sea link in the island city. ऐसी और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.